T was back again with another video. Today I am going to be doing a craft. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing a Fortnite pickaxe. My brother, this is his birthday gift. I'm uploading it on Saturday or Sunday. And this is Thursday right now. And yep, it's going to be his birthday gift. And he's been asking for it for a while. He wants a life-size one. So I'm like, what about cardboard? So what you're going to need a pencil. These are always pretty good on cardboard. You need 4 glue sticks. You need a hot glue gun, a box cutting knife or a X-Acto, whichever one you have. You need a protractor. You need a cutting measure ruler thing. Yeah. For safety, put your fingers behind here, and then it also makes straight lines with it. You need cardboard, of course, and you need your cutting mat so you don't scratch the table. So I'm going to plug this in already, and I'm going to start drawing the designs on the cardboard, and I'll bring you back when I'm done. See you then, Wacky Tables. Hey, Wacky Tables, I'm back, and the first part you always have to make, especially if the head part is going inside of the handle, is you have to make the handle. So I cut 5 of these pieces, and they're 1.5 inches wide, and then they're 16 inches long. And I cut 5 of these. Yes, 5 of these. And I also cut these. These circles are 1 7/16 to be exact. Circumference, I think. They're like wide in length. It's an exact center. So they're 1 7/16, and I cut 3 of them. One's bottom, one's center, and one's on top. I cut this circle to be at the very top, and this is a comparison, if you can see that. And this is basically going to be like this. It's going to be something like that. And then this is, the bottom of this is going to be like right here. Is going to be the other part. And this is where this comes in. This is 7 inches by 16 inches. And it would be for these. So this wraps around it. I cut extra just to be sure. So I'm gonna fold it all and assemble it without the hot glue, then I'll hot glue it. So I'll see you then. So basically all I did was fold this into that. You could like compact it even more. And I cut off this piece. I wrote the measurements on it. Can you find it? I cut off 1 6/8 of an inch because that's the because this one fit around this like perfectly. But I'm going to reuse this. No, I'm not. Okay, I was thinking of something, but then not that idea. Okay, so I'm gonna have this. Let me just put these in right now. I'll like hot glue them like here or there, and over here. And then the middle is one for support, and then I'll put in like some like newspaper inside, or fill it up with some like scrap pieces, like maybe this, like fold it. And I'll do that. And then let me do this right now. So it'll be together like this, and it'll look like this without the top and bottom. So look like this, and it'll be more together, of course. So this is just the lower part. This is the same thing. So it's gonna be like this. Like that. Yeah, because the handle, the top part gradually gets bigger. It's gonna be something like that, and then these are gonna connect around. I'm probably going to need more of these, so I'm gonna cut like around like at least 3 or 4. Okay, so this is the handle of the pickaxe, and it looks like kind of like a bat. Handle is like really sturdy. Like I'm doing that against it, and it's like not even like denting in. This part is a bit harder to make slowly, so I do this. And it does dent in a little bit, since there's like a lot of pieces. It's like the Captain America shirt I did, it's like floppy, but it's like sturdy. So this won't come apart, it's just like kind of like floppy. And the thing is, the head of the pickaxe will go on top of here. I'm just rolling because I think I hear some movement upstairs. Yeah, okay. So this is the handle of it. So I'm not sure how long it is. I'm gonna measure that right now so you guys can get an idea how long it should be. I think it's longer than this rule. Well, would you look at that, it is. Okay. So it is 0 to 25. 29 inches long. This is 29 inches. Like, I think it's almost half to 3 feet. Yeah, it's like halfway to 3 feet. Just like off by an inch. And yeah, so see you in the next one. I kind of wanted that to be built. You know what? It's right there. That was my bill. Sorry. What I did for one of the layers, I tore off the top part of this, and then yeah, that's how cardboard is made. It's basically made with like 2 pieces of brown paper with like tiny support units in between. I don't think it's brown paper. Maybe it is. It's kind of like brown paper. Then yeah, there's just like whatever this stuff is in between. So I'll see you when I have the head design for the pickaxe done. Hey Wacky Tables, this is 2 16-inch piece. And I feel like I may only need like, so I'm overlapping them like by like an inch, so it's like 31 inches in total. I'm thinking it might be like, I don't know, 25 inches, the length of this. And just a bit curved, but I do have to put the curving into consideration. So I'm gonna hot glue these 2 16-inch pieces together, overlapping about an inch. And then I'm gonna add curve to it and then add the design to it. I have to make like 2 of these, one for the top, one for the bottom. So you could go ahead and do that. Hey Wacky Tables, so I went ahead and got a piece and hot glued it on. But as you see, there's still extra space because it gets like thinner as you move down, so you just did it the same size at the top. So the hole is 3 3/16 inches, and I made this. It has a 3 3/16 heel, and it has like another outside layer. You can make this as thick as it could fit on here. This is like a brace, so it like holds it better. So basically you slide it on. It's kind of difficult to do since it's like tight at the top. Like kind of wedge it in slowly. The top one, you should like keep the same size hole. And then you could do like a brace again. If you want, you could actually do braces all the way up to here. Oh, this is also 4 inches of the way down. So, yeah. So this is what it looks like. And then I haven't bent this yet, but when I bend it, it's gonna look pretty nice. So you could pretty much do a bunch of these if you want to have like the middle piece to have like a lot of support, because that's the piece where it pretty much hangs off of. So you could do a lot of them, but I think it's only necessary to put one here and one under the top one, which is probably going to be like 2 inches in, like right where this like bend is, right here. Was I in the camera for that? I'm not sure. Okay, so you could put that there as a base. And then, here, let me go ahead and bend it right now on camera. So bend it somewhat like this. A bit more here. And then do the same thing with the other side. So this should go down a bit more to like right here. Looks even. Top part of this, like the cardboard, is actually kind of coming off. Shouldn't really happen when you bend it. Yeah, that looks pretty symmetrical. Symmetry is pretty difficult when you're building. You kind of have to try to keep it as symmetrical as you can, or it's just gonna look kind of like real. So this is what it looks like, and we're gonna do the same with this one, and we're also gonna cut the hole, and then it's gonna be like right here, because the picture I'm showing you right now, it has like wood at the top that you see, and then yeah. So I'm gonna hot glue this brace down, and then I'll cut the hole inside of this piece, and I'll see you then, Wacky Tables. Okay, so something I did realize, I actually didn't center this really well. It's kind of like this, so it's kind of like a scythe with like a little end to it. But I guess you really only use one side, so yeah. What we have to do now, well, I do, is you have to add the side pieces, and you have to add like little guards inside of here so it doesn't go like that or that. So I'm gonna show those on the cardboard, the pieces, and I'll glue them on and show you. See you then. Hey, Wacky Tables. So I made these pieces. So basically what I did, okay, I basically traced this onto a piece of cardboard. I couldn't do it in one piece since this is like, you know, like around 32 inches, probably not. So, yeah, so I just traced it into that, and then I hot glued the two parts together. And then now all you really have to do is like bend it into it and hot glue it down. And then I'm going to hot glue this side down. Then I'm gonna come back and then show you the support units you should put inside. Hey, Wacky Tables, I'm back, and I put in the support units and I also hot glued this side. So now if you squeeze down on it, it's not really going anywhere. Squeezing down pretty hard. So the last part of this is pretty much just putting on this side, and we're done. Probably going to show it to my brother today. Today's Friday. Tomorrow is his birthday. I might show it to him today because we're not gonna be here tomorrow. So, and I don't want to take this, you know. Could be considered a weapon or Halloween costume. I don't know why you'd be carrying this around. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hot glue that, and then I'll be back, and then that's pretty much it for the video.